Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, let's do
Check,
this.
check, check.
I don't get it. Whatever, dude. Welcome to the dumbest podcast on your desk. My name is Douche.
And I'm Clayton Keg.
This is going to be a weird and rough episode, but hey, we're gonna get through it.
We usually do.
Yeah. Shout out to if you're on our possible Patreon, which is currently in the works.
Yes.
Shout out to you if you're on it. If you're not, I mean,
what's wrong with you? Get on there.
yeah, I mean,
You
could get
talking to you.
You get to see these ugly faces as much as you want, almost every single week or something like that.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm hoping that it's gonna be weekly. That's the game plan. So again, talking to you. Get your asses on our Patreon page.
No, that's not the website that I want. All right.
Technical difficulties already.
Yeah, ain't no shit. All right, so we got what the keg likes to call a
headline rap.
All right, and the first one of today is a Chicago woman, 28, found frozen to death on hospital roof as family demands answers over the mystery, which, understandably, I would want answers too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know about the rest of you.
I had actually seen a couple different headlines involving this, and yeah, what a wild story.
It's something. A 28-year-old patient dressed only in a medical gown and found unresponsive on the roof of a Chicago area medical center died of hypothermia as a result of cold exposure, according to the preliminary findings of an autopsy that was released. Chelsea Adolphus was found atop the Vista Medical Center in Waukegan, the Lake County coroner said in a news release. Adolphus of Waukegan was admitted to the center about 4 a.m. on a Wednesday for an unspecified medical issue. She was noted missing from her room at 2 a.m. Thursday and found dead on the roof almost 7 hours later. Waukegan's overnight low temperature was well below freezing during that time. And if you lived anywhere in the Midwest at this general time period, which was
given.
Yeah, which would have been mid-January.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely
for sure.
given.
It's definitely a cold time for the Midwest.
Oh, yeah.
The staff at the facility spent 14 hours, which is very interesting to me, spent 14 hours trying to resuscitate and warm Adolphus, who added that the woman's body temperature was about 50 degrees. If you're metric, that's 10 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, and either way, that's frozen, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's
frozen.
Yeah, that's very cold. More than likely, the internal organs was not functioning anymore.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Adolphus was pronounced dead about 11 p.m. On the Thursday. The coroner's office was contacted about 10 minutes later.
Why so long? What? Hold up. So, after 14 hours of trying to resuscitate this dead person, they waited another 10 minutes after to be like, all right, I guess we should call the coroner. What the fuck?
It's like, yeah, well, it's 11 p.m. She's now dead, and you know what? I need to take a shit. I gotta drop a big dump before I go make this phone call. The coroner's office said it notified Waukegan police of the unusual circumstances and an investigation has been launched. The autopsy was performed Friday. Results of the toxicology at the time are still pending.
I mean, it's still a fucked up scenario.
Yeah, look at her. She was pretty too.
Yeah, she was.
She was sad. Sad. Just sad. All right, American Healthcare Systems and the Vista Medical Leadership Team has been issued a preservation letter, which I had to read this part like 3 times to really fucking realize that it was literally called a preservation letter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
By the coroner's office, ensuring all paper, video, digital, and electronic evidence is not destroyed, overridden, or deleted. Which I find interesting that you have to give a hospital a letter saying don't destroy evidence
Right.
because we're going to need it.
Why? Honestly, it's understandable because there's so many idiots out there that would just be like, "Oh, we don't need this no more."
It's like, yeah, oh, somebody died last night. Oh, let's delete that as soon as possible.
Not our fault. Quick.
Kevin M. Spiegel, president and chief executive of Vista Health Systems,
Nailed it.
I didn't. Said the preservation letter is part of normal procedure and that all records are saved in regular course of business, unless they're going to claim that a lightning strike hit the building and destroyed everything in the suing process. Which would be a great lie. So, hey, Kevin, use that. We have reported the incident to the state and regulatory agencies and are cooperating with them fully.
Electrical storm. Writing it down, boss.
As well as local law enforcement, Spiegel said. It is critical for the community, for the patient's family, and for all parties involved, which includes yourself, that a robust and unbiased investigation takes place. Which unbiased means in favor of the hospital. For sure.
How else can you not be biased?
Exactly. He added that because of the ongoing investigation and patient privacy regulations, specific health information about Adolphus will not be disclosed yet. We deeply regret the incident, Spiegel said. Our sincere condolences go out to the family during this difficult time of trying not to get sued.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what that boils down to.
Yeah.
But still, so many questions on how she ended up on this rooftop to begin with.
It's just like the Cecil Hotel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Elisa Lam and the Cecil Hotel is like the same thing. Like how she get up there. Shouldn't have been that. There should have been some alarm that had sounded as soon as that door opened.
Well, not only that, this hospital's gotta have way more cameras than the Cecil Hotel did.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, nobody knows how she got there or what the hell even happened there. Like, come on, there's something that they're not telling anybody. And for sure.
And of note, for those of you that don't live anywhere near Chicago, Waukegan is about 46 miles, 74 kilometers, north of Chicago.
Yes. That's still crazy to me, man. It really is. Let me go ahead and turn gears to a little bit of a funnier scenario. Still really fucked up as well. And I'm going to start it off with a note this guy found on the windshield of his car in a parking garage, and the note reads, "I couldn't see your tiny car when I was reversing, and now my car's fucked up too. Also, there were people, so I had to leave a note. Fuck you." That's the note. I would have been fucking furious coming out and seeing that on my windshield. Like, oh, if nobody was there, you were just gonna fucking leave? I mean, what? A driver has shared a shocking note that someone left him after hitting his car in a parking lot. Okay, I guess it was a parking lot. One source said parking garage. Now this is saying parking lot. Whatever.
Okay.
Instead of leaving contact details, the note's author sarcastically blamed the victim's tiny car for the accident.
Who is this guy? The Terry Crews of fucking cars? He's like, man, you have such a tiny car. It's like, how do people drive such a tiny car? Like, seriously.
How do you get into that Matchbox?
It's the Terry Jeffords of fucking cars. Yeah, there's something. There's something in there.
Oh,
yeah, y'all figure that out.
And followed it with some offensive language. The vehicle's owner, Kos, who lives in Australia.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, shared his experience online in a post on Reddit.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that's the name of the Reddit page. Well, that sucks. Where it has had over 80,000 reactions and thousands of comments. I bet it does.
So if you are a fan of Reddit, you have probably seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Since I am not on Reddit, I for sure should have not seen it.
Thanks to dash cam footage, Koss knows that the crash occurred about an hour before he finished work. The car's front end was pushed in and scratched. Wow.
The front end wasn't the only thing that was pushed in. I know you've told yourself that joke multiple times when you've gotten there. I know you did.
At least once I remember, for sure. Expecting the note to contain the responsible party's details, Koss was instead met with crude and unapologetic message. I saw the damage to my car and I was pretty surprised, Koss told Newsweek. When I first saw the note, I was relieved. I thought that the person responsible was decent enough to leave their details. The moment I saw the note, I had to laugh even though I was pretty annoyed. I'd have been more than annoyed. For sure.
Yeah, fuck you.
No, sir. Fuck you.
I don't know if I deserve that.
Well, maybe his tiny car did.
Okay, I think he deserved it.
Yeah, there it is. Despite the driver's claim that Koss's car was tiny, he clarified that his vehicle is standard Hyundai i30 sedan.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't know. The damage, though mostly cosmetic, will require a new bumper, grille, and headlight, along with checks on sensors and electronics. The cost of repairs is expected to be in the thousands, with Koss having to pay a $990 insurance excess until the other driver is identified by police. And with it being Australia, I guess, I mean, that could not happen potentially because there is a lot of places to hide in Australia. There really is. Koss suspects the note was left to mislead witnesses rather than genuinely take responsibility. I think the reason they left the note was to fool any witnesses and stop them from leaving their own info.
Dude, he makes it sound like
Oh,
it's a
Jesus.
fucking smart car or some shit.
No,
That is not that fucking tiny. Get
Dude,
the fuck
you know,
out
honestly,
of here,
when I
dude.
seen the note initially, I was already picturing like this giant fucking pickup truck. This car is fucking small as hell too.
Dude, but it's not a fucking smart car. It's small, but it's not tiny like a fucking smart car, dude.
How do you not see a car behind you in that car? That doesn't make sense.
No, that was the car he hit.
I thought that was. Oh, okay.
But still, that car is not that small.
No. Yeah, so maybe the other car was like a big truck and just sat up too high to see it. But yeah, I was a little confused there. The note itself, strewn with profanity and grammatical errors, said, "I couldn't see your tiny car when I was reversing, and now my car's fucked. Also, people were there, so I had to leave a note. Fuck you."
Wait, what does the people being there have to do with leaving a note?
Right.
So if people worked there, he would have stayed.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, he probably wouldn't have stayed. He still would have left. He just wouldn't have left the note.
so because of the people were there.
Yeah. So I think he was trying to just trick the people that were seeing this happen to think, oh, he's leaving his info. That's fine. You know what I mean? Just so he could just be like, all right, I'm out. But yeah, either way, Redditor Troll Coaster 101 quipped, "You are obviously the offender here for buying such a tiny car that another driver cannot see easily from 3 miles away." What do you mean 3 miles away? This was in a parking space. What the? This fucking Redditor is fucking stupid. Why? Oh, Jesus. So you're just saying that anybody with a tiny car should not park in any kind of parking space at all? Never.
No, he's saying the same thing that you would say just to fucking piss somebody off.
You know, you might be onto something there. But still, 3 miles away, it's a parking space. What the fuck? Others pointed out grammatical errors in the note, reinforcing their opinion that the driver was careless and in more ways than one. Despite the frustrating experience, Koss remains optimistic about the integrity of most Australians. Just to be clear, the majority of Aussies are good people, and this situation is a one-off. He said.
I just want to make something perfectly clear. The majority of Aussies are good people, and this situation is just a one-off.
Pip pip cheerio. The overwhelmingly positive support from people definitely made me feel better about the whole thing. But Cost's biggest takeaway from the incident was to stress the importance of a dash cam. My advice is to get yourself a dash cam because it'll protect you in this kind of situation. Although there is footage, apparently it hasn't helped him too much so far.
Well, that's because, since it is a hit and run, it's not important. There's other things happening in Australia that's more important than that.
Maybe, I guess he shouldn't have parked 3 miles away from the other guy for him to see it. I don't know.
Well, maybe you do know.
Fucking dumbest thing I ever heard.
Okay, should we go dark and save the not as dark one for last?
Let's get into some darkness.
Okay. All right, this one is out of Indianapolis, Indiana, written by David Harris. I forgot to mention who wrote the last one, but, moving on.
It's out there now, so figure it out.
Excuse me. Probably should have put that one in a microphone, but I didn't. Twice. 3 times. 2-year-old was found in rigor mortis under dresser after mom was with them overnight, once a week at most. Left children alone with 1 meal a day to be with boyfriend. The police say.
Did she have to lift the dresser up to put this baby under it, or is it a big enough space to just slide the baby under? That's kind of fucked up either way.
An Indiana mother fed her 2 children, ages 2 and 4, once a day before leaving them alone in the home, all to themselves, according to the Indianapolis Police Department. And now one of them, a 2-year-old girl, is dead and the mom is behind bars. Chantel Garner, 33, is facing a charge of child neglect causing death. She is at the Marion County Jail without bond, thank God. A probable cause arrest affidavit obtained described the girl's death. Garner called 911 around 6:30 after she found the girl identified as Skylar Garner, unresponsive and cold to the touch, under a bedroom dresser. Yeah, I know.
And she called 911 on herself.
Pretty much.
Awesome.
It's like, I found her like this. What do you mean you found her like this? It doesn't make any sense. So you saying that you just showed up and this is where she was? Why did you just, anyway?
Yeah, I mean,
there's
watching the
1,000 questions. Oh, crap. Gardner told police she put it on the board, came home to the apartment to feed her kids, and while her son put it on the board, came to her. Skylar did not. That's what led to the grim discovery. She said she grabbed her son and ran outside to call 911. Paramedics responded to the home and pronounced Skylar dead. She had been deceased for some time as rigor mortis had set in.
Oh, yeah, so, Jesus, man.
Yeah, I mean, she was there for a while. The girl was suffering from a large puncture wound on her neck and bruises on her face, arms, legs, and back.
Oh, yeah, but she found her that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Police walked through the home and observed trash scattered, human feces, steak knives, and soiled items on the floor to the point it was not visible.
Wow.
They also found feces on the wall and rotting food everywhere.
This is rough all around.
Yeah. Post Miranda, I don't know what that means. Gardner said she knew. She knew.
That's after she was read her Miranda rights, by the way.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
She said that she knew she neglected her daughter.
Okay. So you call 911 on yourself to admit that you knew that you were neglecting her. Awesome. You're a great mom.
Actually, you would have been a better mom if you called the cops on yourself,
before the kid died. Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh God, dude, it's hard reading this again.
Yeah.
She claimed it would be typical for her to leave her 2 kids alone for hours on end, only coming to their aid once a day to feed them.
What?
Gardner says she hadn't bathed one of her kids for nearly 2 weeks which I think would have been a good time to have called the cops on herself, was 2 weeks before this,
Yeah.
and would often find them with feces on their hands and feet. She insisted that despite neglecting Skylar, she never physically harmed or sexually abused her.
Oh, so that makes the rest of it okay.
Yeah.
Then if you didn't physically harm them, how did your kid die and end up under a dresser?
With puncture wounds.
Yeah. I mean, what did you? She seems like she's treating her kids more like pet animals, like dogs or something. Like, I only need to feed them like once a day. Put them out in the backyard all day. They're fucking fine.
Oh man, if she only could just put her kids out in the backyard, they would actually find. It would have.
From the sounds of it, I wouldn't put it past her either way.
Yeah, in the winter in the backyard. Yeah, no shit. Gardner's boyfriend confirmed her account. He said she spent each night at his home and almost never had the children with her. They were with her once a week at most, he told the cops.
So then these kids are just running wild in a house by themselves?
With shit all over themselves. 2 and 4 years old, they don't know what the fuck to do.
Oh, I hope
Surprised
they
that
throw
they
a book at this bitch. I really do.
You know what? I think I'm actually going to write her name down to try to get an update on this.
Oh, yeah, I think we need an update on this bitch.
The officers then placed Gardner under arrest and took her to the Marion County Jail, where she remains today. The post 2-year-old found her rigor mortis and first appeared in Law and Crime. Okay, damn, and that's the the disturbing story of this chick.
Oh yeah, no, she looks like the mothering type. For sure.
Well,
she looks like the type of mom that would poison your fucking chocolate chip cookies. Oh, you know,
she's the one that would put razor blades and popcorn balls.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's that type.
And that shit out to trick or treaters. Yeah.
These little motherfuckers gonna learn today.
You want a caramel corn? Fuck it, you got a razor blade.
Oh my god.
Now,
when's the last time you had a popcorn ball?
Well, yeah, you're
oh yeah, that's right,
guy,
popcorn.
Right?
Yeah, so
the wrong guy.
Yeah, so since you were a kid.
Yeah,
since you were a kid.
I did eat popcorn when I was younger.
Question answered.
Yes. So, before I get into my next story, there was something I had intended on bringing up at the beginning of the show, and I forgot. And it involves the email that I sent you from YouTube I sent you an email that YouTube had sent me about our Doctor Quarantine episodes.
Okay, yeah.
And it's so funny because those episodes have been on YouTube for almost a year now, if not a little over. And I'm just now getting some kind of email about it. And they were showing concern.
They think we're going to kill ourselves.
Yeah.
They literally think that we're just about to just walk right out of this goddamn studio and just right in the head. Like, seriously.
They even gave us the toll-free number to suicide hotline.
By the way, if you are suffering from suicide, reach out to somebody.
Oh yeah, no, that is for real a good advice.
I've had too many friends kill themselves. Yes. I don't need another one.
Absolutely.
Actually, if any one of my friends are going to kill themselves, it's going to be me.
Well, maybe they sent that email in for a good reason.
Can't wait for that next email.
At any rate, I wanted to make this clear.
Like, let me make something perfectly clear.
We're not suicidal. We did a show about a doctor that helped people commit suicide. That doesn't mean we're going to commit suicide.
Well, not today.
Well, we'll see how the Super Bowl goes.
Yeah, I did have a rough work week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
This game might put him over the edge. So at any rate, now I do know that, another part of it was they were saying something about some of our language. All right, whatever. If you guys are offended by suicide or murder, those are actual terms. I'm sorry, we're not going to change the shit just to make you feel better, all right?
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Don't know if I deserve that.
Yeah, I feel like you deserve both.
Yeah.
But at any rate, enough about that. Let me go ahead and move on into this.
So you really like rates, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
High rates.
Ooh.
A woman in Wales has pleaded guilty to wreaking havoc on her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend by repeatedly sending her cyber parts, according to UK media. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Okay, you know what? Just give it to
Oh,
them.
we're
I'm
going to.
assuming they're going to explain.
Oh, yeah. Rhiannon Evans, 25, was recently fined and given a restraining order after she admitted harassing her boyfriend's ex by sending her a series of farting videos. I really didn't know this was a crime, so this is really good to know. Evans sent at least 8 videos to Deborah Prythurch, nailed it, where she can be seen laughing while placing a camera on her bottom and then passing gas directly into the lens, according to the Daily Post.
That's disgusting.
It really is.
And then you gotta put this thing next to your face.
Now you're giving yourself pink eye. Was it worth it? I feel like that's more of a punishment than this fine.
I feel like that's going to be both pink eye and an ear infection.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, definitely. It was purely.
Yeah, I think she deserves that. Going on record.
It was purely malicious. She was smirking throughout. Found it hilarious. But the victim did. Prosecutor Diane Williams reportedly told the court about Evans's gas attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a fucking gas bag from fucking Gears of War?
It's got to be. There it is. Williams said that when Evans was arrested at her home, she admitted to sending the videos to Pryturk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I motherfucking did it.
And claimed it was because she felt her partner was being treated unfairly.
I told you I motherfucking did it.
I mean, treated unfairly. It sounds like they were exes. So was he treated unfairly because you became his new girlfriend? I don't understand.
Put it on the board.
Evans's defense attorney, Harriet Gorst, told the court that there have been some issues between Pryturk and Evans' boyfriend over child contact. Okay, see, now that's making a little more sense. At the time she sent these videos, she had some drinks and she sent them. Understanding now, this has caused the victim some distress.
Yeah, because she had to see your butthole fucking farting. It's not like it was just a fart noise. It was literally a video of your butthole with
just
the
watching that thing just pucker up.
And very possibly if there was more than one fucking video, she fucking farted shit on that motherfucking thing. Literally.
Oh, I'm sure. Gore said she sent them without malicious intent.
Malignant.
Pryturk said in the victim's statement to the court that she would like to feel safe in my home. Dude, these were videos. She didn't come to your house and fart in your face directly, although that would have been even more funny. Really.
Well, I mean, not with that attitude. Anything's possible.
Evans's fart videos may have helped her vent her emotions, but they hurt her bank account. She was fined around $373, including $124 in compensation to Pryturk.
Okay.
The court ordered Evans to attend 15 rehabilitation sessions, abstain from drinking for 2 months, and avoid contacting Pryturk for 2 years, according to the Metro. Okay, this is an ex, though. For your boyfriend's ex. Why do you want to contact her anyways?
Because she wants to be a malignant.
All right, I'll allow it.
Definitely a malignant something. My God.
So now we know farting videos. Don't do them, kids. Just don't.
You know what? Or, get consent. Because,
It's all about that consent.
Oh, man.
Hey, do you mind if I fart in this video and send it to you? Just let us know in the email, all right?
Yeah, your stories dpoid at gmail.com. Because the keg apparently wants to know.
I was asking for a friend.
You know what? Send your farting videos to your stories dpoid at gmail.com because the keg will see them.
Yeah, and then we'll put them on the show. Why not?
Yeah, ain't no shit.
Hey, you got anything else for us? Yeah.
Dude, I'm doing something.
Okay. All right. simple yes or no would have also worked.
Yeah, well, all of it, good thing all of that's going to get it. All right.
Yeah.
Now for my third story. Fantastic. Let's get this party fucking started. Hit the wrong button again. All right. So this comes from Loganville, which I can't remember where that is. Also, another law and crime publishing or whatever. This story is written by Chris Perez. And the headline goes, "Disgusted is the only word. 19-year-old healthcare worker slapped with felony for twerking on disabled person's head."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I saw that, I said, I can't wait to read this.
Look at her bald ass in that picture, too.
You know what? That's why apparently women wear weaves. A 19-year-old healthcare worker in Georgia, that's where Loganville is, went viral on TikTok recently for dancing in a provocative manner on top of a disabled person's head. And now she's charged with a felony, according to police officials.
No kidding.
Lucretia Kormasa Koyan of Loganville is facing a charge of exploitation of a disabled person in connection to the alleged incident, which was filmed and posted on social media by the young woman, who can be seen on video donning scrubs and a stethoscope. Almost didn't nail that one. On January 23rd, 2025, the Loganville Police Department was made aware.
Really recent then.
Yes, of a viral video posted to social media depicting a female dancing in a provocative manner above a disabled person who was seated in a chair. Authorities said in a press release. Anyway, a criminal investigation was initiated, which resulted in the execution, okay, they could have used a better word there, this morning of both a search warrant and a arrest warrant for the female. Oh, I thought you was going to say something.
I was actually going to say something, because this is kind of similar to another story that happened not that long ago either. There was this young female with a very older gentleman who was on life support, and she was filming herself literally dancing next to him and about to pull the plug on him. It was kind of pretty fucked up. Yeah.
Talk about dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Police say they were tipped off about Koyan's video after it racked up countless videos on... What? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try this again. Police say they were tipped off about Koyan's video after it racked up countless views on TikTok before being deleted, according to a local affiliate. The station reported Tuesday that viewers called and messaged in saying Koyan also made a dancing video with a man seated in the bathtub, but this has yet to be confirmed.
Wow. Wow.
Smooth move, woman. Smooth move. No, you're 19, so, you got your whole life ahead of you 10 years from now.
Young and dumb.
No, you know what? For something like this, she's probably even out on fucking bond right now.
Oh, I'm sure she is, yeah.
Loganville Police Chief Dick Lowry.
Hey, his name definitely went straight out of Dogtown. Yeah.
Oh man. Loganville Police Chief Dick Lowry told an ABC affiliate that the video with the man in the chair was enough to charge her. When I watched it, disgusted is the only word I know. Well, obviously you know other words because you literally just said other words. He is disabled, and then making the video and posting it to social media for your own benefit is the exploitation of that person, which is very true.
Yeah, I think that's actually the definition, yeah.
And yet, parents get away with that with their kids on social media all the time.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Koyan was being held at the Walton County Jail this week as police weighed whether to also charge her for the second video. We're looking at both of them. Okay. The alleged victim have been checked on by authorities and are reportedly not in any danger, according to Dick Lowry. Investigators believe Koyan is part of an in-home adult daycare program, but it's unclear if she is licensed and whether
I'm gonna say no, probably.
and whether there are additional victims. That's Still, an ongoing investigation said Dick Lowry. You know what? The best thing about saying his name is I knew it was gonna be I was gonna say it similar to Martin Lawrence in Bad Boys, like that, like yeah, you just because you Dick Lowry, you just do whatever you want. It's like, hey, look at me, I'm Dick Lowry.
Dude, I mean, what a name, dude. What a fucking name.
Should have went with Richard.
It's still a dick either way.
Hey, what's up, Dick?
Oh, man.
It's like, it's Mr. Lowry. Whatever you say, Dick.
So I want to go back to something you had said about exploitation of children on the internet. I think we should get back to one right now for our... Wait, which button is it again?
Oh, you gotta... That one, then. Either one.
For our douche of the week! Looking for clicks? A man who used a 3-month-old to brush snow off of his car in viral TikTok video, likely to face charges, police say. Yeah, I mean, he probably should face some charges. Now, there was a video to this. I know you've seen some of the pictures. I showed them to you, but there was an actual video which really was ridiculous. And actually, in the video, there was a brief moment I was like, that can't be real, and it was.
Because right there, it don't look real until you see the bottom of the snowsuit, and then you see exposed feet.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, no, that's real.
Oh, yeah. Police in Texas say they believe a 25-year-old man put a 3-month-old in danger when he used the baby to wipe snow off of his car as part of a stunt to go viral on TikTok. A winter storm hit the Lone Star State last week. This was a while ago, by the way, obviously.
Relatively speaking.
Yeah, I mean, it's still this year, but yeah. Blanketing the region with snow. After observing the video online, Port Arthur Police Department and Child Protective Services started investigating. Beaumont, Beaumont, I think. Yeah, there you go. ABC and NBC affiliate KBMT reported.
Oh, no, that's Beaumont.
Beaumont?
Yeah.
All right, close enough. Police told the station they are trying to obtain an arrest warrant for child endangerment.
Ooh, I wish I had an applause button right there.
All right. You know what? We got one close enough, and we'll give them that.
Even though it probably didn't go through.
Yeah, well.
So, hey, we learned something today.
Right. I was too fast to hit that button. Possibly. And the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office could issue a warrant for the man's arrest as soon as this week.
Oh, so actually sooner rather than later, huh?
Yeah, obviously, apparently. Videos tend to pop up on social media of parents using their young kids as a snow brush as a joke. This video showed the man taking the baby and wiping the car windshield to clear off the snow. But the police chief is not laughing.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha.
I'll be honest though, in the video, like he came close. At one point, he was reaching over the car, and it almost looked like the baby was about to slide off the windshield.
Whee!
Yeah, dude, that would have been no fucking good at all for anybody.
Well, if there was like a foot of snow, then
Oh no, there wasn't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Never mind.
No, I get what you're saying.
No, just keep going.
It's a sad situation. I know a lot of people go to social media and they are looking for clicks. But this is not a deal where you should put a baby on the windshield. Port Arthur Police Chief Tim Derisso, nailed it, told the TV station. Cops reportedly conducted a welfare check on the child when they were made aware of the video. They have since learned that the man was not the only one on the scene of the incident.
Well, obviously, if he has two hands on the fucking baby and somebody's taking a fucking video, then
Right.
obviously somebody else is there. What the fuck?
At that moment, you just look at him and you're like, oh, no shit. He had two other. Oh, so there was two other females with him at the time. We suspect one of them was the mom. I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah. Yeah, but yet you didn't suspect that there was more than one person on site when this was happening. Seriously. Like,
oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
They checked out the baby. The baby was just fine, said Darisso. It's not clear if the two other people could face charges. McClatchy News reports the video has since been taken down from the TikTok. Well, that's probably why I couldn't find the video again. Port Arthur is about 90 miles east of Houston along the Texas border with Louisiana.
Oh my God.
So at any rate, that guy's a fucking idiot. He's an asshole. And yeah, that baby is lucky that, nothing major happened. But,
I mean, why not just wrap a doll? It's like literally wrap a doll in a motherfucking in a fucking bathrobe or fucking some shit. Like,
yeah,
seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, honestly, I think if any of those women were gonna also catch charges for this, it would probably be the one recording it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
because the one recording is more of an accessory or whatever the fuck you would call it than the other person.
The sad part is the person recording it was probably the child's mother. So, I mean, there's that.
Do it. Dude, I told one of my coworkers, and I think and you know what? If one of y'all out there do this and put it on TikTok, send us an email or send us a link so we can see it. Because I've been trying to get one of my coworkers to to like, okay, granted this would be a setup, like let's say like my neighbor across the street is walking their dog, and then I just open the door and just go, "Can I kick that dog?" and then like she just like look at me and was like, "Hey, can I kick that dog? Come on, hey, let me kick that dog."
I see two things with this. One, I hope to be here when this happens.
Oh no, I'm not doing it. I've been trying to talk one of my coworkers into doing it, and he just.
I would also hope that you would have also given them a heads up so that they can just maybe go with it.
Yeah, that's the whole point, to have it already, be like have it already be said. Just let them know like. Like I'm gonna just tell you to go, and then you just start walking. Then all of a sudden, I'm just gonna go. Can I kick that dog? hey! Can I kick that dog?
Well, it would also be kind of funny just to see an actual natural reaction by not telling them, and then you just do it.
See, that's when I just think it's just plain shitty.
Yeah. At that point, they're gonna be like, "Wow, what the fuck, bro?"
No, well, my neighbor across the street, she'll just look at me and be like, "Excuse me." Excuse me? Yeah, I can already see that.
Yeah, it'll be good times either way.
Oh shit. Well, this is a shorty but goodie, but it happens sometimes. We got 6 stories out there, and and it got dark.
Oh God,
it got dark.
Yeah. Honestly, man, I feel for the living siblings of that dead baby, and the mother herself can just go fuck off.
Hell yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah. Hopefully they throw the book at that bitch.
She can go and fuck off.
Yeah, I hope she gets life with no parole.
Hell yeah, I hope she goes and fuck off. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, this has been the dumbest podcast on your desk. I am Andy McDouche.
And I'm Clayton Keg.
You can check us out on Patreon.
Yes. Patreon.
When we don't know yet, but
just
keep Bolo. Be on the lookout.
Yes.
But for now, you can catch us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast Index, Listen Notes, Pandora, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Audible, and
Sirius XM Radio.
I had to inhale. You can email us at yourstoriesdpoid@gmail.com. You can email the keg at
tapandthekegpodcast@gmail.com.
Check out Remy Boys VSOP and
check us out on YouTube.
And what else we got?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Holla at the boys.